guys, my name is Maria and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about Memphis, the city that perfectly embodies the soul of the southern United States of America. In this video, we'll take a trip to Memphis and explore everything this city has to offer, from its rich history to its music and food scene. So let's get started!
First, let's start with one of the most iconic tourist destinations in Memphis, Graceland. Graceland is the mansion Elvis Presley bought in 1957, and it quickly became his epicenter of cool. The tour around Graceland includes a look at the Jungle Room, the Music Room, the Trophy Room, and many others. You feel like you're walking in the footsteps of Elvis himself. One interesting fact about Graceland is that Elvis Presley bought it when he was only 22 years old. At the time, he was just beginning to achieve fame with hits like Heartbreak Hotel and Blue Suede Shoes. Despite his young age, Elvis paid $100,000 for the property, which was the most expensive home ever purchased in Memphis. Elvis Presley lived in Graceland until his untimely death in 1977. Today, Graceland is a museum that's been preserved just as it was when Elvis lived here. You'll see all sorts of cool stuff, like his jumpsuits, his cars, and his favorite guitars. This place is an absolute must-visit in Memphis. Next, we'll take a trip down to Beale Street, the hub of Memphis's music scene. This iconic street is known for its live music performances, food, and drinks. The street is lined with blues-themed cafes, restaurants, and clubs, and it comes alive with the sound of music every night. One interesting fact about Beale Street is that it is not only a popular destination for tourists, but also has a rich history and played an important role in the development of African American music in the United States. It was on Beale Street that many early blues, jazz, and gospel musicians got their start, including artists like B.B. King and Louis Armstrong. Furthermore, every year Beale Street hosts the Beale Street Music Festival, which is a 3-day music event that features an extensive lineup of popular and emerging artists across various music genres. You definitely have to check this place out when you're in Memphis. Our next stop is the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, which is a powerful and moving experience telling the story of the American Civil Rights Movement and the struggle for freedom and equality for African Americans. The museum is located at the Lorraine Motel, which was the site of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King on the 4th of April 1968. The museum's exhibits walk visitors through the history of the civil rights movement, from its origins in the 1950s to its success in the 1960s and beyond. The exhibits include interactive displays, powerful multimedia presentations, and artifacts from the era offering visitors a hands-on and immersive learning experience. The museum's exhibits cover a wide range of topics related to the civil rights movement, from the Montgomery bus boycott to the March on Washington, D.C. to the Voting Rights Act of 1965. A highlight of the museum is the room where Dr. Martin Luther King stayed in the Lorraine Motel. The room is preserved exactly as it was on the day of his assassination, with a powerful and moving exhibit that includes the bed where he slept and the balcony where he was shot. This exhibit is a powerful and poignant reminder of the sacrifices that were made in the fight for civil rights. The National Civil Rights Museum is a thought-provoking experience that I'm pretty sure will leave a lasting impression on you. Another cool spot to visit is the Blues Hall of Fame. The museum features exhibits on various aspects of blues history, including the origins and development of the genre, the impact of blues on other music genres such as rock and roll, and the significance of specific blues artists and their recordings. How could I forget Sound Studio? A visit to Memphis is not complete without a pilgrimage to the legendary Sound Studio, where some of the greatest artists in music history recorded their songs. It's known as the birthplace of rock and roll, and it's where Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Jerry Lee Lewis recorded some of their earliest hits. The studio is a historic landmark, and the tour is a fascinating journey throughout the history of rock and roll. The tour guides are full of fascinating stories about the famous recording sessions, and you'll be able to see the original recording equipment and instruments used by the legends of rock. A highlight of the tour is the microphone that Elvis used to record his first hit song, That's All Right. Standing in the same spot where Elvis recorded that song is a surreal experience and will give you goosebumps. I guess now it's time to discuss the most important thing in this life: food. Memphis is famous for its barbecue, and you can find some of the best barbecue restaurants in the world here. In addition to barbecue, Memphis also has a rich selection of soul food, hot chicken, and fine dining options that cater to every taste and budget. Memphis is, by the way, known for its food festivals. Whether you are looking for casual dining or an upscale experience, the dining scene in Memphis never disappoints visitors or locals alike. We were dining at Bishop Restaurant, serving seasonal and healthy dishes, and I really liked this place. So I think I can recommend this one as one of my favorites in town. And yes, I have to mention that we were staying at Arrive Memphis in the very heart of the city. Our room was really spacious, bright, with huge windows and an amazing view. And its design was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at these details. And we loved the hotel's restaurant, Longshot, which serves delicious cocktails and new American cuisine made with locally sourced ingredients. And yeah, Arrive Memphis is conveniently located close to many of the city's top attractions, including Beale Street, Sun Studio, and the National Civil Rights Museum, which is actually just in front of the hotel. Arrive Hotel in Memphis is 10 out of 10, and I bet even Elvis Presley would be more than happy to stay here. It's an awesome place to rock and roll, you know?
That's all for today's video. After spending some time in Memphis, I came to realize that there is so much more to this city than I even knew. It really is the perfect destination for history buffs, music lovers, and foodies alike. I hope this video has inspired you to take a trip to Memphis and experience everything the city has to offer. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting travel content. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye!